This is lesson 136, number skills. We're working on the between numbers. We have 4 sets of numbers here. Now, I put the chart in here. You have this in your packet. I think you've used it a few days ago. You can use that chart if you need to. Let's look at this first one. We have 22 and a blank and 24. Now let's kind of look at this. I'm going to get my fat pen up here, and I want to kind of go around this one. This is the family. So what family and the number of families starts with a 2? If you said 20, you're correct. So we're going to be looking at the second digit, because we know this is in the 20 family, both of them. So this is going to be in the 20 family. So let's go ahead and put the 2 in there, because it's going to be in the 20 family. Kind of a strange 2. But here we have a 2 and a 4. If we're counting, we count 1, 2, and then 1, 3, and a 4. So we've got 2, 2, 2, 3, and 2, 4. Let's say the number 22, 23, and 24. Okay, let's jump over here to this one. Now, we know this starts with a 1. This starts with a 1. So in between, do you think that's going to start with a 1? It sure is. Now, the teen family always starts with a 1. So you know there's a teen. This is the 16, and that is the 18. So what comes between 6 and 8? Think about it. Look at your chart if you need to. There's the 6 and there's the 8. So if you said 7, you're right. So it's the teen that's a 7. But we say it's 17. 16, 17, 18. Let's go over here. We've got the 7 here and the 7 here. These both start with 7, so they're in the 70 family. So to find out what comes in between, you look at the second digit, 7 and 9. What comes between 7 and 9? So that would be the 8. So this would be 77, 78, that's right, and 79, 7, 8, 9. Very good. Over here, this is the, it's a 1, so it starts with a 1, so that makes that a teen. But this isn't a teen, so it's going to change somewhere in there. So, let's see. This is the very, very bottom of the teen family. So remember what we get whenever we go to the very bottom of the teen, or of a family, and it's a 9. We can't go any further down. See, it doesn't go down. So we have to go to the very top of the next family. So this is in the 20 family. So what do you think that's going to be? The teen family or the 20 family? It's going to be in the 20 family. So this is 21. Well, if you're counting backwards, you go 3, 2, 1, 0. So that would be a 0. Let's see if this counts right. 19, 20, 21. Very good. Let me clear that so I can go to the next slide, which is that. You can use that from time to time. Let's go to the clocks. These look like the clock we have in our classroom, hanging on the wall, the real one. These move by touching them. Let's see. I'll get my pointer because I don't want to write on them. So I'm going to just take this and I'm going to lift it up just a little bit. Oops, I lifted the whole thing up. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, so below that is the 3. Let's look at this shorthand. We have in close to the shorthand, we have that 3. So you know it's going to be in the what hour? The 3 o'clock hour, because it hasn't gone to the 4. So we're going to go up here and write the 3 in the hour space, because we have the 3, and then we have the dot, dot. So we know it's dot, dot. Now we're going to look at the minute hand, which is the long one. This is pointing right at the 1-5. Do you know what the 1-5 is? That's right, it's a 15. 1-5. So this time is 3:15. Remember, when it's sideways, it's pointing at the 15. It's a 15. And this one is closest to the 3, and it isn't gone to the 4 yet. Let's go to the next clock. For here, we have the shorthand we do first. And it's in between, halfway between 7 and 8. So it's halfway past the 7. Didn't go to the 8 yet. So it's 7:30. When we say 7:30, this has to be halfway around. So it is 7:30. We write that 7, the 2 dots. I made meatballs over here. 7:30. Let's make a 3 and a 0. Very good. Clear those, and I'm going to go down to the next slide, which is more clocks. Okay, so we're going to go to this first clock, and it is just past the 10. It's not even close to the 11. So it's gone past the 10, but not to the 11, so it's still in the what hour? The 10 o'clock hour. So we can go ahead and put the 10 up here. It's not 10 o'clock because it's not straight up. Put the dots. Now we'll check this one, see where this one is. That is at the, you can't see that very well, but over here on this one you can see it. So what it is under there, it's a 1 and a 5. So if it's a 1-5, it's 15. So what's the time up here? The time is, let's read it together, 10:15. And this is how you write it. Let's go to the clock next door. This is straight at the 2. So we know what that means. It's in the 2 o'clock hour. But we have to check the minutes first. And if the minute hand is straight up, we know it's o'clock. That was our first one we did on the clocks. So o'clock is 2 big eyeballs. No, really, they're just 2 big zeros. Okay, let me take away there we go. So I'll clear that, and we'll go on to here. This is a brand new concept. We've kind of talked about this, but this is really what I wanted to show you. We have 1, 2, 3 penguins. It says drag the X to subtract. So there's 3 penguins on the iceberg. Whoops, I have to get my other tool. I'm going to drag this X up here, and I'm going to put it on there. I had 3 penguins on the iceberg. 1 jumped in the ocean. Nice swim. So how many's left? There are 2 left. And we write that first, the amount we started with, 3. And if it's a line, it's take away. So it's 3 minus, or take away, 1. And that equals, what's left? 2. That's how we write it. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get that to go back. I did. So let's count the hamburgers. We went to the drive-up window and we ordered 6 hamburgers. We were very hungry. They're little hamburgers. So we have 6 hamburgers. Let's put down 6. We're going to eat. And we didn't gobble them all down. We just took, I got to get my other tool. We just took one of them. Oh, that looked like a yummy one. So how many did we take away? We took away 1. That equals how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so if we had 6 and we ate 1, then we have 5. Because 6 minus 1 equals 5. Very good. Okay, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 frogs, and they were sitting on a log. One jumped in. Oops, I need to get my other tool. One of them jumped in, plop, into the pond. Now, we don't have 8 frogs anymore. We started with how many frogs? 8 frogs. How many jumped in? 1. How many do we have left? We have 7. So 8 minus 1 equals 7. Okay, I'm going to go down here and see if that works. Nope, it didn't work. That's because I didn't have the right tool up there. Okay, so now we can go to the next one. This is very, very new. This is counting by 2s. We start at 0, but we don't have to say 0. 2, 4, 6, 8. You notice all of these have zeros. All of these end in 2s. All of these end in 4s. These are 6s and these are 8s. See, zeros, 2s, 2. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. On the first one, we don't say the 0, but we say the numbers that are here. Let's do that again. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. Now I try to remember how to do this. Well, I'm used to have to try. I came up with this little saying that I like to do. Let's say this with me. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Jesus. Jesus. Yay, Jesus. It's a little cheer. Let's do it together again. Okay, ready? 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Jesus. Jesus. Yay, Jesus. Okay, that will help you to remember what each one of these ends in and when we're counting by 2s. Let's go down. I'm going to do a real quick one down here. We're almost out of time. These are addition. I'm going to pull these out and I'm going to see if you guys can do these really fast. Are you ready? Underneath here is addition. 4 plus 3. 1 plus 3. 3 plus 2. I'm going a little fast, but that's okay. You can do them slower. 8 plus 1. That one I think you know because it's just 1 more than 8. 6 plus 3. 5 plus 5. 1 plus 1. 5 plus 1. 1 plus 9. And I'm going to stop that right there because I think we're out of time. My clock is telling me we've just finished. And I will talk to you tomorrow.